But čestitam na uspešan početak.
Hvala još jednom. Thank you very much.
I just congratulated him on his great start.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Great to speak to you.
Likewise. It was hard to get to play in England, but that was always my goal. And now as a coach, when I got this opportunity and the possibility to come here, it was making my dream come true. So when I run around the city and the people see me and they recognize me in my team kit, they stop, they take pictures, they also support from their cars, and that's exciting. I'm so happy to be here. And I had a conversation after the game against Denmark, and the coach said, what's the difference between your players and my player? And I said, I don't know. What do you think? He said, you guys have fire in your eyes, and with fire you can achieve anything. And I see that fire in our guys here, and that's how I can compare. And I think that's what the successful team needs to have. I always start with enthusiasm. I think you have to have enthusiasm coming day in, day out to work with the same people, because we are pretty much during the whole season almost the same guys, same people, sharing and living with them on a daily basis, and then spending even time on the road together. Even some of us spend more time with the team than with our families. So enthusiasm is crucial. Respect, responsibility, and building the trust upon these three. I think the involvement in the decisions we make, it's important, the voice of the captains and leaders, but also voices from the yellow belts, how I like to call them, the first season guys who are playing on the first in their first season as a pro or in a pro environment. It's always starting from the vision. It's always starting from the needs. And we put those two together, and then we set up our priorities. And again, then we have to recycle all that process in terms of how we get to the player and how we can create the resources to bring somebody over. Analytics are super important, and we are considering, and we considered so far always everything that the numbers tell us, not only what our impression is about the things, but I think we had a very good start. We were very sharp, and I also think that the last week actually we played our best football, but we didn't have that shots conversion, and we didn't have those. We had more of expected goals and expected chances created more than usually, but we didn't convert, and that's how it translates basically. And if I have to lose, I'm going to lose with pushing forward and trying to score. And I want to be safe at home. I want to also save at home, which we weren't. But on this side, the team performed. The team showed what we always preached from the beginning. Our mentality, our identity, we will never give up. We will always go and look to tie a game, to win the game, or whatever is required. At this point, leave the academy to work, leave the guys to develop and grow. We are not going to put in their head anything that can disturb that process. For now, they have to focus on what the coaches are saying, how they are developing, and also being focused on their education, not only as footballers, but also as people, because it's going to be needed. The future players will be educated and complex people. So because they will, coaches are year by year are developing and upgrading their knowledge, and the communication starts to be more sophisticated. So we will need in the future also more sophisticated players, and the academy is doing well. We will wait until organically somebody pops up to the first team, and then you will know it. There are some moments when I'm quiet and focused. I'm definitely dedicated to the players and what's going on the field. I'm also I like to communicate with my staff, and I don't like getting involved with the fourth official nor the opposition's bench, but sometimes it happens, and I'm not provoking that. So I can also be very shouting. I can also, you can hear me well. I see that I progressed from wanting to control everything to preparing, giving clear information, clear expectations, and then letting the guys do. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to say, hey, watch your back, watch the line, give some reminders. But that's different from saying, now dribble, now pass, now jump, now tackle. No, that absolutely not. All my life I saw football. I saw the team where my father played, Partizan Belgrade, and I developed there since I was 6 years old. So that's the team that I was rooting when I was a kid, and I still has a still special place in my heart, same as other teams that I played for, and I've been for also as a coach. Definitely for Reading is to sustain the good results and bring the team to where we all want to be, which I'm reluctant to talk about because people immediately want to catch and start, wow. I'm not even going to say, but we all know where we want to be. And I respect that. And because I respect it, I don't want to overuse that phrase or that goal. We know where it is. We're going to keep it there, but we're going to work hard. We're going to be very, very, we will be 100% committed, but very deliberate. And we will never stop, never give up.
Yeah, every long-term goal starts with a short-term goal of win the next game.
Absolutely, that's the best. And thank you for starting to talk and sound like me. Well, what I think you guys have to know that everything you post on your social media and wherever you tag players, the players are checking. And if your messages are positive and encouraging, that will help a lot. And don't hesitate if you have positive messages to encourage people. When the things go good and when the things don't go good, it's important to be consistent with that. That will be very helpful. And then moments of frustration, trying not to use our social media and leave it when the head cools down. Also, because that also affects the team in some way. While I also think that the constructive criticism can be very helpful, but it has to stay within some boundaries of respect and proper communication. Yeah, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it, and I think the questions were fantastic. Interaction was fantastic, and even in this way, I can feel the warmth of you guys and our fans who were also participating in the background. Thank you very much.